All right, so it's looking like Thug season is finally here because Young Thug just dropped his first single titled Money on Money featuring Future off his new album coming soon titled UI Scuti. And I'm not gonna lie, I was very excited when Thug announced that he was dropping the single because Thug was released from prison on October 31st, 2024, so about 5 months ago pretty much. And with Thug coming out, many people thought he was going to drop a first day out, just like a lot of rappers do, to capitalize off of the hype and the anticipation and all that. But Thug wasn't obligated to do that. It's not something he had to do, and that's kind of expected because he has to be very careful with the lyrics that he says in his music. Can't talk about gangs, shootings, anything criminal that he's done in the past. So it kind of makes sense why he kind of took his time with this single and working on this album, enjoy his time with his family, his girl, and perfect his craft. But if I had to be honest, I expected a better single from Young Thug. And this is not me saying the song is trash or anything like that. It's a song of him talking about money and it's featuring Future. You know, it's a song that you expect from Young Thug, especially because he can't really talk about gang stuff or anything like that. So we're going to hear a lot of songs talking about money, women, flexing and all that. And I 100% get that. But I feel like Young Thug doesn't sound inspired. He doesn't sound excited. Like, remember, this is his single, his anticipated single that people are waiting for off the project. We expect a hit. And I'm not trying to hear in the comments people saying, oh, well, you know, it has to take some time, this and that. No, this is an anticipated single. This has to be a hit. And I know it just came out. It came out the other day. I 100% get that. But we need an undeniable hit from Thug. And Thug doesn't have to talk about gang stuff for it to be a hit. Thug is a very versatile artist. And I've said this numerous times before in my Thug videos, but Thug got different flows he could tap into. He can go melodic. Thug can definitely switch it up because there's a lot of artists in the game right now. For example, Lil Baby, he's kind of one-dimensional, and Young Thug is not a one-dimensional artist at all. This first single that Thug dropped, it sounds like it could be on the album, but like maybe like, I don't know, a track number 6 off of the project when you're going through it. But as a first single, I don't know. He just doesn't sound inspired.
Mommy, you'll die. I don't want shy. Brother, you're a rape.
But I do enjoy the beat switch when Future was rapping on it. Future did his thing on there. We expect a flow like that from Future. He was floating on that beat switch. I can't even lie about that.
Talk, let's do more spinning. Walk down, shit, get drenched. Turn the whole city up, lit it.
But I expected more from Young Thug. I expected a better song. I expected more effort from Thug. And of course, the song could do some numbers. They're going to work it, of course, promote it. Like, there was anticipation for this song. And I think the video is trending #1 on YouTube as we speak. But you guys can't sit there and lie to me and say that, oh, this one is going to be a hit. Y'all can't deny that. And this is not saying the song isn't good. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying the song is trash, but we expect a hit from Thug, especially for the first single off of the anticipated project. This one was supposed to be a hit. I don't care what nobody says. This is supposed to be a hit. We can't cope and say, oh, we'll just wait for the next one and the next one and the next one. Can't do that. Not saying he can't come out with a hit right after. It's still possible, of course, because I think Young Thug is capable of doing that. It's Young Thug. But this one is not a hit. I don't care what nobody says. And this song is definitely going to hit the Billboard Hot 100 for a fact, but it's not going to stick. I guarantee you this song is not going to stick. But I still have hope for this album because I know Thug can switch it up and do different type of things. He can go pop if he wants to. He could do the rap. He could do the R&B. Like, one thing about Thug, he works well with others. And can't forget country. Thug can easily kill that. He dropped the country album, country/rap or whatever. But yeah, Thug can definitely impress us with this album. He did an interview with GQ and was asked about the current state of rap right now.
Do you feel like it's like rap music in general is in a good place?
Yes. I think the numbers could be better, but yeah.
Oh, you mean like people could be selling more?
Yeah. I seen something about like the percentage in hip hop has like went down.
Oh, really?
I seen something like that when I was locked up. So
do you have a theory about why?
I think a lot of people like rapping about the same thing. And nobody is bringing like something that you can actually watch. You can enjoy the music and like enjoy the things that they do, but like we used to like make movies, you know? I think now it's just like quick. You gotta get back to like movies. Like you gotta get back to like, to where like people respect it.
Why do you think they went away from that in the first place?
Because like, it was just a big wave of like nothingness running the game. Like super simple videos, not really high price videos. Like that wave like came in really strong. So even the people that was doing high price videos, they started doing like regular videos because that's what was popping.
Yeah.
But I think now we did it so long to the point where we like comfortable with that and we don't want to do stuff like this no more that take time. Now we just like, man, let's just go ahead and shoot the video. Let's you know.
Yeah.
Instead of like a fucking day set, 2-day set,
yeah,
shit like that.
Yeah.
And I think Thug is one of the perfect people to ask that type of question because a lot of Young Thug's albums didn't really sound the same, from like Slime Season to No, My Name is Jeffrey to Beautiful Thugger Girls and like so many different projects. And whether you enjoyed them or not, you can't say that Young Thug didn't try something new and experiment. And when this album drops, we know we're gonna get some personal records from Thug. Of course, he was locked up for a few years, and those could be some standout records on the album.
Another thing I noticed about the record is, and I mentioned the song with Rye the Scientist earlier, but it's a very confessional record. It's like you talk about your mom, you talk about your feelings about being in the news, you talk about crying on like more than one song. It's like very raw. Did you set out to do that, or is that just what happened when you kind
It's
of
always natural. When I record, it's always just like natural, like however you feeling. Some days I might just feel happy and I just make like lit songs. Some days I just be like, not so happy.
It's funny that you say that because there was like a part of me that walked away and I was like, this is kind of a record about being rich and sad. But maybe that's just my takeaway and I'm not right.
Yeah. I don't think I speak about like being like enrichment in the song.
Yeah.
I think you just think that I'm rich. And then I'm making a sad song.
So I'm like, he's sad.
Yeah, damn, he's rich and sad.
But yeah, we'll see how this Young Thug album sounds. I just wasn't feeling the first single. And with all the anticipation Young Thug had, at least sound inspired in your first song and drop a hit, you know? Thug is known for dropping hits. Thug is not known for dropping a song like this and saying, okay, this is the first single. Nah, it's not really like that. And like I said, Thug doesn't have to talk about gang stuff in order for a song to be a hit. So there's no excuse in my opinion. But yeah, that's just how I feel about this whole Young Thug rollout. If you got to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you're new and enjoy videos like this. Give this video a thumbs up, it would help me out so much. Comment down below anything Young Thug related, UI Scuti, his song with Future, anything like that. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm out.